Mederios.
Hey, we're back.
Hey, it's a special day on the Let's Get Loud set.
Tell us why, Kevi Kev.
Because our man, George George Takata, friend of the program, friend of our fantasy football league, friend of everyone, is on, special guest, on loan from Reedley College.
I love it. Honored to be the first guest on Let's Get Loud.
Yes.
To be with both of my good friends here. I'm having a good what's left of my hair day, so it's perfect. Perfect timing.
Now, isn't it true, Medeiros, that we're both in 2 leagues with George?
Yeah.
But I'm only in 1 league
No,
with
you're
George.
only in 1. I'm in 2.
You're with 2.
Yeah, Medeiros
Yeah.
is in 2 with me.
But I'm also in 2 with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe George will get the invite to be in my league. I haven't extended that yet. Sorry, George.
Oh, well, thanks.
That's a friends and family league with a bunch of people from Montana.
We were in dire straits a couple years ago in the other league that I was in, and she came in, filled in, did a great job, and she's stuck in that league
That's the
now forever.
NSFW league, right?
Yeah.
Not suitable
Those
for work.
that cannot
Yeah.
be named.
That's like a
Yeah.
Trump locker room talk over there, you know.
Yeah.
What is funny is George is always pulling up with the magazine, the fantasy football
Oh
sports
yeah, they do an
magazine.
in-person draft, which is so 2002.
Why? It's fun. We get together, we go to Skyline, we draft live, we hand off the trophy, and then we
I think
eat
it's
and
actually
drink
kinda fun.
and have
Nah,
fun.
mine is a get it online, get her done.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you make your rounds way too long.
Well, it's not my
I swear
fault
to
that only
God.
takes
I-
all 3 minutes
I
or 2
swear to God,
minutes.
there's some people in that freaking pile.
I'm going to change it to
league.
45 seconds next year, if I can do that.
Okay, I also think, can we not go to PPR, please?
Plus, I
George,
love...
what's your thought on that? PPR?
PPR?
Yeah, PPR or no?
Isn't it
PPR?
nice to be in one standard league?
One standard league.
Like it's old school.
Old
like
school.
we did it back in the days before we had air conditioning and cars.
But that's like holding people over on your team for the next year.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like that stuff. We're going to start all over again.
Because I like ditching my squad after a season where I don't make the playoffs.
The
Oh
Clovis
my
Smog.
God.
Yeah, like I love the week 3 text. Okay, here's who hasn't paid yet. 9 of the 12, or how many people
The
in our league?
Colombian
10.
Mafia are
I
gonna
will
come
tell you, you know
after
who
you.
pays right out the box? Me, Mark
Well,
Cotta.
How do we
obviously
know?
you.
How do we
Obviously
know you haven't- you
Hello,
have or
it doesn't
haven't
even
paid?
have to come out of your bank account. Literally, it's already there.
Me, Mark Cotta, and usually Medeiros. But Medeiros was on a payment plan this year because she had a lot going on.
And this is a big money league. This is not like we don't mess around
This
in
ain't
the
chump change.
KC24 CBS 47 league. This is not a chump change league at all.
Well,
not
I
for
will
the-
say, I'm not going to name names, but there were a couple of people that were upset that I was added to this league ahead of them.
Well, they no longer work here, so screw them.
I'm going to make history. I'm going to pay on the day of the draft this
Wow.
All right, I like it.
Okay, hold him to it. Hold him to it. Also, just have to mention, and actually, I'm going to go a solo shot on you because I'm very proud of this. Okay, this is not associated with this podcast.
She
but
got her own podcast.
I have my own
Instagram,
podcast.
you name it. Get on there. Stay out of my kitchen because
It's the Central Valley Rally, the Valley Rally, and
shameless
I
self-promotion.
I love it.
created these hats. So, George, give us your honest feedback.
I
clean,
like
huh?
it.
It's a clean look.
I thought it was something that you buy retail somewhere. It's very well done.
Wow.
I think it's great.
What
I
you
love
don't
the
see is
pickleball on
me
the
handing the
side.
cash underneath the table to
How much
George
are these
to-
lovely
They're affordable.
caps?
When you're talking about caps, this is a nice
$30.
cap,
Is it to fund your pickleball skirt fund?
I wish.
among other things.
Every other day. Here's what I'm wearing today to pickleball.
Well,
it's
you
black.
you got to
It's
show it
pink.
off.
Okay,
It's
but
blue.
can we
Look
just,
at my new paddle.
Can we just talk about how George,
net will travel.
George says that he plays pickleball, and I've
I haven't
never
played-
seen him
I haven't
ever
played
play.
in a long time.
I've invited him several times, and he's never come out.
Yeah,
So,
I'll take you up on it.
You know what I hate
time.
about pickleball
oh
stuff?
God,
I know I
here we
don't
go.
hate pickleballs, but I mean when people say, "Oh yeah, pickleballs for people that I can't play tennis," which is supremely false because I can play tennis. Medeiros can
Yeah.
play tennis. And she'll tell you I can play tennis, but I do like pickleball because it's a lot of action. It's very compact, whereas we're running our asses. I mean, not that you're not tired after pickleball, but tennis, man, it's a young person's game.
You're really tired if you're overweight. Like me, a little bit. A little chubby. And people say, oh, pickleball. What is pickleball? Well, it's if tennis and ping pong had a baby. That's exactly what it is. And I'm really good at ping pong. I could probably, anybody in here, I'd probably win the pickleball tournament. Pickleball tournament, sorry. Ping pong tournament. If you had one here, I'd probably win it.
Okay,
I'm really good at ping pong. You guys are good at tennis.
That's very interesting. Also, okay, George, for people that are not aware, tell us a little bit about your history here in this building, okay?
This is only a 28-minute show, Mederios.
No joke, because he was in this building in the 90s.
Okay, well, come on.
Yeah.
Spit it out.
All right, fine. So
Get loud.
It started in December of 1990 where I got an internship here through Faith Sidlow. Can we go with the old school names too on
Yeah.
this
We can.
lovely show? So
We are not redacting names
okay.
on this show.
I took a broadcast news writing class from Faith at Fresno City College, and
Oh, you were an FCC kid?
I'm a Ram. Yeah, I'm
All
working
right.
at Reedley College, but I was a Ram to begin with.
But you're
and
still
then,
part of the State Center Community College District.
yeah, always will be. State Center for life. What am I looking? I'm looking over there. I'm not even looking at the camera. But
Looking off into your future.
yes, no, in my past. I'm looking off into my past, Medeiros. So December 1990, got all the interns together, I think, in this general area, because this was the conference room, and there was a tape library, and there were
That was next door.
beta tapes and three-quarter tapes were everywhere. And had our first meeting with Orrin Winnick and Brent Schweigert back in the day.
Oh,
Sports was in the
Orrin.
back corner over there.
And you might know Brent because he came back for MedWatch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For like 3 days. He was like, this workload's too much for the money I'm getting. Out he went. Got a new job, though. I'm very happy for him. And then it turned into a production assistant job. And then we had 3 ladies go on maternity leave at the same time. Beth Rivera was one, a couple of producers. Beth Rivera was a reporter back in the day, and I filled in as a writer, and I got to, do production assistant, camera floor, graphics and all that stuff. Chiron stuff. Do you guys use that word anymore?
Yes, they
Do you
do.
know what a Chiron machine is?
It sounds familiar.
That's how you generate your CGs.
We had to type in the
Oh, yeah,
CGs.
yeah.
Character generated.
We get the CGs from the producer and the computer, and then we had to look at them, and then we had to separate the letters because they were bunched up too much. That was part of the job back in the day.
Did you ever have to, and this might be a little bit before your time, because I was an intern in the late 80s, we would type up the script on a typewriter, and it would spit out, and it would be like, on this paper, it was 4 different papers, and the first copy went to the director, the second went to the producer, the third went to the reporter or anchor, and the fourth was taped onto a sheet that had a
Jeez.
camera, and that's what he used
Goes
for
over the
prompter.
Yeah, but when I first got here, it was typewriters, and then we transitioned to computers, which was really cool. Yeah, so the white copy was the main copy. I think it was directors. When I was producing here, Stephanie Berugian got the pink copy, Bud Elliott got the yellow copy, and then I got the whatever the back page color was, and the white copy was for the director.
So, you want to know something crazy?
Sure.
So,
No, I don't, actually. No.
No?
of
Okay,
course,
well, then
yes,
move on.
I'm
I was
kidding.
working in Reno, became friends with I was an editor, one of our producers, Troy McGuire, great producer. He leaves Reno to come to Fresno because my first news director, Eric Holnick, the greatest news director of all time, had left Reno to come here to KC, and George worked under Eric Holnick, the greatest dude in the world. And so we have commonalities going way back to 1994.
Pour one out for Eric.
Yes.
Well, why'd you have to go
Rest in peace.
1994? That was the oddest way of saying that.
what old people do.
You're like
Back in
turning,
1994,
you're turning
Wendy,
into a boomer.
When
I
I-
mean, my
He's
God.
enunciating.
when electricity was first formed. But nonetheless, so we had a common friend back then, and
Eric and Troy.
yeah.
Well, I met George just through, I guess,
TV land.
probably. I don't even know the first time I
We
met
didn't
you.
work together.
But it was
but I'm
through
just
TV
saying,
land.
I don't know if it was because I was out on a story or fantasy football or because of your luxurious parties.
Could a little bit of everything, actually.
Yeah.
I am the party host. If anybody leaves this station, I'm throwing the party whether I know you or not. Like I threw a goodbye party. I did one for Julia.
Yeah.
I had one for Andrew. I had
Liv.
one for Liv Johnson. I never worked with Liv, but I threw her a damn party anyway. It did not matter. And then if you ever leave, we'll go to your house and swim.
Yeah, no, go to the pool.
We'll all do a cannonball.
Exactly.
Like
I-
Kevin does on his social media.
I had one for Justin Sacher,
Yeah.
who I love dearly. He's awesome. And so, yeah, if you're leaving the station and you happen to work here and I barely know you,
George's
or I don't know you at
space
all,
is available.
I'm throwing the party for
Here's
you.
the question. Since you are labeled as like the party king, okay? What
I
is
love
the
it.
secret to a great party?
Change it up every year. And have good food, because I have it catered by my buddy Beef's Tacos all the time.
And he hires a bartender,
And I hire a bartender.
which is very key.
Yeah, Christmas party every year. Got a bartender and got beef. Tacos and alcohol. Good mix on the holidays. You know what I mean?
Winner, winner.
And then I give away gifts.
It was a holiday hoedown this last year,
Was.
but
It's
with
my girlfriend's
tacos.
idea, yeah. Yeah, holiday hoedown with tacos. You know, you got to mix it up big time. You know, and then Christmas-themed cocktails. And then I have a Super Bowl party that nobody went to this year. Thanks.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I did not go to any parties. Kathy and I just stayed on our own couch. We're like, we don't want to deal.
To be fair, I had to do a Super Bowl show.
You did. You bailed.
that morning, and I had the Red Heart Ball right before that.
I will
So-
tell you, I didn't want to deal with the quote unquote fallout from halftime with people I
Oh
didn't
God,
know.
here we go.
So
yeah,
I
that.
just stayed in my own domicile
stayed
and
in
watched
the-
my own Puerto Rican friend on the screen there.
Okay, well,
Jessica Alba was
we
in that.
are
Did
going
you
to
see
talk.
her?
Yeah, she did. That was a great collection of people in that house behind him. You know,
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal, Carol G.
Hey, by the way, I think Shakira just broke a whole bunch of records
She
for her
is
concert.
the I think the biggest crowd ever to see a show in Mexico City was Shakira.
Yeah.
She just did that the other night.
Hips don't lie.
Nope,
Let me tell ya.
Colombians rule. You
No,
remember that?
I do want to say Charlie Puth killed the anthem, though. Great, in a good way.
Yes.
Really good job.
And Green Day was really good at the beginning.
Yeah, you had to clarify
Yeah,
that
yeah.
for a second. Okay, so obviously we talk about generational things, so I'm going to put you in the hot seat for a second, okay?
Let's go.
So,
Him
George.
or me?
We're
rank-
both in the same generation,
okay.
so
No,
it's usually
no,
gear-
this is just for George.
Okay, I'll stay on the
Well, you
sidelines.
can give your 2 cents if you want.
Oh, you
but
know I will.
already know your 2 cents, I feel like. I want you to rank these generations from best to worst, okay?
Well, we already know what number one is, right? Come on.
Yeah.
Gen Z, Gen Alpha, Millennial, Gen X, and Boomers.
God. God. Well, number one is what's our? What are we? What are
Gen
we? We're
X.
Gen X.
So,
That's
yes.
number one. Yeah. Look.
You don't even know? That's not a good start.
And then I'll go with Boomers.
Wow.
And I'll go with Boomers.
I don't know. Boomers can be irritating.
That's all right. We're about there.
Yeah, that's true. We're in the same neighborhood.
Millennials are last.
Wow.
No, I'm going to disagree. Gen Z and Gen Alpha, these kids, they're annoying as. You kidding me? I deal with millennials.
let
At
it-
least
All
a
right, we'll go
millennial.
millennials third.
Yeah, because at least
What? You said last. You can't change.
yes,
all
you
of a
can.
sudden.
Millennials at least have a
He's
little
being
bit of a
peer pressured.
bridge
He's
to
being
us.
peer pressured by his fellow Gen Xer.
I'm getting advice.
I
It's
don't
fine.
mind the millennials.
Okay, Gen Z and Gen Alpha left.
I guess if I'm redoing it, I guess I'll put Gen Alpha and then Gen Z.
Yeah, Gen Zs are just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
And they're stealing all of our fashion, too.
I gotta be careful. I work with college kids like every day, and I work with a lot of great young men and women at Reedley College, and so there's some exceptions to all the.
They do keep you young, don't they?
They do. They keep you young.
It's like
and
working
they give
at
you
this
more
place.
gray hair. Yeah.
It's like working at this place. I'm working with all these reporters, could be my kids. That's why I didn't
Yeah.
have any.
Wow.
Same.
Well,
Same.
you already call me your adopted daughter.
Exactly.
So, one thing that I did think was funny, I did see a report that came out that was talking about stuck with their parents and childless, how Gen Z can't grow up. So apparently, Gen Z, 68%. At the age of 23, are still living with their parents,
That's
Well, they're
terrible.
still under the insurance.
and
That's
23% of millennials are living with their parents
Well,
at the
to
same
be
time.
fair, let's rewind the tape. When I graduated from college, so at that time I'm like 22, I lived with my parents for a year doing whatever, and then finally when it was time to move, they gave me some cash. That was it. It's like $500. Good luck on the world. So I was kind of they were a little safety net, but unfortunately with these
Yeah.
Gen Zers, when 30 rolls around, they're still living with mom and dad, and mom and dad's like,
No,
I
you and
will
I would have
say-
been kicked out. If we
well,
reached
yeah,
a
and I
certain
think,
age.
actually, I think the part of the problem is the parents don't care.
No.
Well, and I will say, man, it would be beautiful if I didn't have to pay a rent payment right now. That would be great. I would still move out, but I'm just saying it would be great.
I embraced the rent payment because it meant freedom. You know,
Yeah.
I'm free. How much? Okay, well, I'll just get another job.
Oh, well, speaking of freedom, as a Gen Xer, I just paid off my house because I stayed in the same house. So I do have no rent now, and it feels good.
That's great. Congratulations.
Feels great.
I still owe about $330K on mine.
So you'll be working for a living for a while.
It's all right. It's all right. They always say you have to have a little bit. You have to always keep paying your mortgage. You can't completely pay it off.
I don't know. I feel like it would be pretty nice to
There's
just
nothing
fully
left for
pay it
us to
off.
do.
Yeah. Good for you.
All right. Well, when we come back, we're going to have a little bit of a quiz here.
Another one.
Another quiz.
Rankings, quizzes. I just wanted to have fun, Medeiros.
For Curious George. We're also going to be talking about something that's literally to die for. And then from there, we got to take a look at the charts. We'll be right back after this. Let's get loud. Okay,
I'll let everybody know we're in a fishbowl, so all these people are walking by, pointing at George, and getting mad that they're not acknowledging. I mean, he's doing a show, folks.
But Frank, he's been here for like 81 years.
Frank has been here. When Frank started this station,
Love Frank.
I was a junior in high school.
Wow.
Medeiros was -10. Or
Just about negative 12.
Maybe -20.
And he pokes his head in.
I didn't change your diapers, okay?
No, you did not. I was already a teenager.
You guys still call him Shadow?
No, that's an old school.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know where that came
That's
from.
a pre-merger name.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
All right, Medeiros, what do you got for
ready?
us?
Pre-McKinley.
So, to my
Medeiros is a ringleader.
disdain, okay, George is a Raiders fan.
Yes, I am.
Hey, we do have the AFC represented at this table here.
Yes, we
Yes.
do.
Two of
especially
the
AFC
legendary franchises that now suck, and one team that should have went to the Super Bowl, but their quarterback got hurt.
Okay, so we're gonna give you a Raiders quiz.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
Okay,
No problem.
which Hall of Fame running back did split his career between the Raiders and Kansas City Chiefs?
Marcus Allen. I mean, that's my
Jeez,
favorite player.
Medeiros.
My all-time
Are you
favorite
kidding
player.
me with
Favorite
these
player?
questions?
Yes.
I could answer these Raider questions.
Okay. What was the first year the team was known as the Los Angeles Raiders?
Oh, I think that was 1982.
Correct. Woo! Applause. I
Yeah,
wish we had
thank you.
sound effects. Okay.
Dun, dun.
Who was the Raiders' first starting quarterback?
Ever? Tom Flores.
Yeah.
Look at
Sanger's
that,
very
Tommy
own.
F.
How about that? Okay.
My guy.
The son of which Hall of Fame Raider was drafted second overall by the Rams in 2008?
The son of, say it again?
The son of which Hall of Fame Raider was drafted second overall by the Rams in the 2008 NFL draft? Who was it?
Oh, whose kid is it, huh?
Oh, I know. I can tell you.
You just have to say who the player was. You don't have to say the name of the kid.
You want
Drafted by
some
the
help?
Rams in 2008.
You want some help?
His dad is a Raider?
You want some help?
Yeah. You know.
TV guy.
TV guy. Oh my
do,
God.
do,
Howie
do.
Long's kid?
Yeah!
Chris
wow!
Long.
With the
Howie Long's
assist.
kid?
Phone a friend.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Who broke Bo Jackson's 1987 record for the longest rushing play in Raiders history?
Who broke it? I think it was, I want to say it was Napoleon Kaufman.
No,
Or it could have been Terrell Pryor because he ran for like 98 yards.
according to this, Bo beat his own record
Well, that's a
in
trick
1989.
It's a trick question.
Well,
So
come on,
then-
you said I was going too easy.
Can you imagine, though, if Bo never gets hurt, man?
question. I know. We would have beat the Bengals in the playoffs.
I don't know. You guys,
But then the
youngins-
Bills were really tough in the next round, and the Raiders lost 51-3.
Yes.
Okay, here we
So-
go. Though they have played in Oakland for the majority of their existence, not anymore, the Raiders have not always been based in Oakland. Which city did the Raiders play in from 1982 to 94?
Los Angeles. And what kind of a question is that?
Well, this is the quiz. Okay, how many Raiders have had their numbers retired?
A whole bunch. None. They don't retire numbers. They don't retire numbers.
Why is that? Do you know why?
They don't, because they want their players to wear the legendary players' numbers to make them feel like this is important. This was Charles
I've got my own
Woodson's number.
trivia for George.
Okay, go ahead.
2 University of
Just
Miami
thinking about
players
this
are NFL Hall of Famers that are Raider greats. Can you name them?
Well, Warren Sapp played for the Raiders.
I'm talking about known as a Raider.
Ted Hendricks is one.
The Mad Stork.
Boy, that dates me.
But you won't know the other one. It's going to be a rough one.
Well, I thought I had it right there.
Nah. I'll give you a hint. Guy wore 00.
Oh, Jim Otto.
Jim Otto.
I didn't know he went to the.
He went to the U. Ted Hendricks
that?
was a badass.
Well, we got into a little bit of a quiz mode there, but now we're going to be moving on. Now, obviously, we are all animal people, right?
Yes.
Yeah, duh. 2 dog owners and a cat owner, but I love dogs.
Oh, actually, I have a cat that adopted me.
Oh, do you?
What?
So the cat distribution system has gotten George.
Yeah.
So here we go. We are showing you this new collar, okay? If your pet jumps up and down like 3 times, it can actually call your cell phone. And so then it can, the dog or the cat can talk to you. So would you get this for your pet is my
Nope.
question.
My cat does not wear any kind of accessories. He doesn't have a collar. He's microchipped. He stays in the house, but he doesn't. No, I don't. Cats don't play this game. Dogs are used to being trapped under the confines of the humans. So a dog is more of a better, I don't know, family member to wear this.
Well, Boris jumps on and off the couch. So I
He'd be
guess it
calling
would
you.
work.
Just
And look,
would
this has got an
constantly-
Android.
But
Would
wait-
constantly.
Right. I love the Androids, but I also have a Furbo camera in the house.
Do you
that
talk to
distributes treats. No, it scares the hell out of Boris. Like I can't.
Really?
I can't, yeah. I distribute a treat. He jumps up and runs outside. So I don't think it'd be useful. Like if he. What am I going to do? Hi, Boris. How are you? And freak him out. He'd be like, get this thing off me. And I think he'd
Now,
run into the wall
see,
and get a
look-
concussion.
Notice this thing around the dog's neck. The dog looks so comfortable. The cat looks like he's like in some sort of, contraption for being a prisoner of war. Look at that. Look at that. It's like a shot collar.
It's a fake
That
cat.
looks like an
It's not
AI
a real
cat.
cat.
No, that's
It's
like
a fake cat.
It is a fake cat, man. And, oh my God.
Okay.
I'd want to put one on like a donkey.
A donkey? Oh my
Sound of-
god.
Or a mini horse.
Jeez Louise.
All right, yeah, no. So I guess that's a mixed bag on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are
Would you put
going
one on
to-
Jackpot?
I might.
He wears
but
a collar,
I
though.
don't know how you necessarily like.
Well, how much is it?
I did not look into how
That
much
has,
it is.
Too
Sorry.
much.
Sorry.
lot to do with the decision.
It's new, so I don't even think it's gone on sale yet.
Oh, it's not.
just
It's
an
more than a
idea.
camera. It is an actual smart phone.
Yeah, that's what it is, pretty much. It can like actually stream to you.
Yeah, now you're in an important meeting and
Is it a
Bowser calls
tracking
you up.
device too for your dog or cat?
Probably. I would
Maybe.
think so.
It better be. That
might as well
I mean,
keep
I have a
thing.
might as well keep and see how many steps they get too.
I have a chip in Jackpot because once you do adopt them, they have to get chipped.
Yeah.
So, anyways, okay, moving on. United Airlines has a new headphone policy, okay? The airline says it now has the right to refuse transport to any passengers who fail to use headphones while listening to audio or video content on aircrafts. Passengers who do not comply could actually be removed from the flight.
This is a duh.
I don't. My thing is I don't really see that many people.
There's a
that aren't
couple of
using-
a-holes that go on the.
Really?
They're on the phone first, on their phone, and you hear whatever they're talking with Beth, Billy, or Bobby. Then they sit down in their chair and they're watching them. It's like, dude, get a grip.
Okay,
We're
well,
on a freaking airplane.
Apparently, other passenger pet peeves on flights include people coughing or sneezing without covering their mouth,
Yep.
That's terrible.
cutting toenails or fingernails, using nail polish, flossing teeth, or parents with out-of-control kids.
Well, the kids, you got to kind of take that with a grain of salt because
Yeah.
they can't control the kids. But I will say all those other things you mentioned can be done in the laboratory. But I will tell you this, since George has worked here a long time, you remember good old Brian Doherty that used to work here?
Grover.
Well, I call him Captain Caveman because that's what he would work the assignment desk and he would clip his toenails at the assignment desk on the weekends.
So bad.
Disgusting.
And leave your shoes on the damn plane. No one needs to see the dogs barking, like especially if you're in the very first row and you're just
well,
propped
I
up
will have
there
had my
and
socks on.
supporting yourself.
Do you take off your shoes even with? Ugh. I don't like people that walk through TSA. I guess you don't have to do it anymore, but without any socks on. That grosses me out.
Oh, that's terrible.
Because I think of like, man, you could have athlete's foot.
Yeah, no, I wear my Vans now.
They're not vacuuming those floors very well. They're not steam cleaning them, I'll tell you that.
And I will say, I do hate a kid that just is kicking the back of your seat constantly.
That's terrible.
I feel like it's
Oh,
the
well, I
worst.
will get up and check some people on that. I'd be
I'm
like,
sure you would.
could you get, Billy here to stop freaking kicking field goals in my back?
This isn't the fault of anybody, but I usually like to take the aisle in case I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't want to bug anybody. So if you gotta get up in the middle of a flight and you gotta go, like that always bugs me. Like, come on.
No, man, I feel bad though sometimes when I got it. But I gotta go, man. I don't, I'm running down that damn aisle because it comes quick.
And then it's
Jeez.
like, if you get up and go to the
What
bathroom.
are you, 100?
On the plane.
Halfway there, Medeiros. Halfway there.
I was flying to Switzerland and I got up like 3-4 times and it got to be annoying even though I was on the aisle seat. And you can't really hide it like, guess where I'm going?
Oh, don't you like that flex too?
Something wrong with him?
I was going to Switzerland for the Geneva conference.
How about people that bring food on the plane? Should they be allowed to bring
as
food
long as it's not fish.
What if it's stinky?
As long not fish.
No.
Bring
Or
pizza
what
or
if
chicken.
somebody has a Bloody Mary? Does that bother you?
No, because they serve you
want
Bloody
one.
Mary. Yeah, so they serve you.
That's 1850.
And then wait, you don't even get food on half these flights anymore anyways.
You don't.
So you gotta get food before you go on. So
I
that's
know, but some people say you should be mindful of
no.
if it's too
Some
stinky.
people say that the airline should maybe provide us more instead of nickel and diming us. Here's your little thing of peanuts. That'll last you for this 6-hour flight.
I try not to eat before a flight because I don't want to go number 2 on a plane. I'm so scared of that. Like one time, early morning flight, we were going to Mexico, me and a group of guys, and I had like alcohol in the morning, and then like in a breakfast burrito. And
my
we were on a
God,
puddle
not the
jumper
breakfast burrito.
puddle jumper to LA, no bathroom. Halfway through, I had to go. And it was not going to be anything solid, if you know what I mean. And I was sweating. I was like, I made it, but from that day forward, I will not eat much on a plane.
Yeah, that is the worst
regardless.
feeling when you gotta go and there's nowhere to go.
You gotta tuck your
Literally.
butt into a barf bag. Ew, it's just the worst. Sorry.
All right,
Sorry,
well,
folks.
from that that we just decided to talk about there, we are going to move on. Sorry, George, I didn't have your camera set up here, but Kevin, you got to break down the billboard real quick.
We always do Billboard Hot 100 and Top 200. He's going to come on over and join me.
Okay.
So we're looking at the Hot 100s. We've got a record going on here. Ella Langley with Choose in Texas, and Megan Maroney, who's got the #1 album on the Top 200. It's the first time in the history of the charts that country women have held the #1 single and the #1 album spot.
Well.
And the sad thing is that country women are only responsible for 10% of the airplay on the country airplay
My guy
stations.
Bruno Mars. Love that guy.
Yeah, Bruno Mars.
Okay, you
Sorry
got,
if I have coffee breath.
all right, you got 20 seconds. Okay, Kevin, break down the
Megan
Billboard
Maroney,
200.
#1. Bad Bunny still up there with the Super Bowl bump. Look at that, Hillary Duff Medeiros. I know Medeiros is a Hillary
I
Duff
do
fan.
like. She's gonna go on concert.
On concert or on tour?
She's on tour.
And Baby Keem. You know what a Baby Keem is? I think he's a
A
rapper.
rapper. Not
Where's
you
the
as a
AP
rapper.
Top 25? That's all I care about.
Mumford & Sons, #10. Great debut for them.
I know. I was shocked by that. I can't believe. Are they still making music?
Obviously, they just released an album that's at #10
How often do these rankings come out?
every
Every
week.
week.
Just like the top 25.
And you want to know a random fact? Just ask Kevi Kev, okay? Well, that's all the time that we have
Oh, I thought
for
you wanted
today.
me to give a random fact.
If you want a random fact, you do that.
No, we'll wave to the third camera over here.
Okay, I had to use this camera because Kevin set it up, and he was going to be very upset.
You
if I
want to
didn't
tell
use it.
everybody that I'm co-hosting in a couple weeks?
Okay, you can announce it right now, George.
I'm
Take it
co-hosting
away.
in a couple weeks. Where are you
Kevin's
going on
going on,
vacation?
I'll be going to
vacation.
Florida to visit my mom and maybe getting to see the World Baseball Classic final matchup because it's at Lone Depot Park on the 17th, and I will be in South Florida. We'll see how motivated Kathy and I are to deal with because there's only one way in and out of that damn stadium. It's terrible. I mean, it's a nightmare, but that's for a Marlins game when nobody goes. Like, let's just say it's the U.S. versus the Dominican Republic. Forget about it.
Well, that's all the time that we have for today. Let's get loud and stay out of my kitchen.
Yeah!
Stay out of her kitchen.